in a way, it is my time now. They had their time. They had their young children. They had their 20, 30, 40 plus years of motherhood. Like mommy brunch and all this shit. Like, and that doesn't mean that you're not a loved mom. But I in a way, feel like it is time to pass the torch. Never too shy. It feels good to be back.
It does. I feel like we took a little break without trying to take a break.
100%.
We took a break. It's nice. Well needed.
I kind of agree.
It's like we're refreshed.
I feel refreshed today.
You got new hair.
I did. I went into, I ordered online, but I went into the online store on the internet, and then I got a box.
On the internet.
But I did some research, though. I was like, give me like a clean, like not so toxic hair dye, even though I'm sure it's toxic as shit. But I was like, something that's going to be a little less harmful. So
it's like you're describing me.
Yeah, I was like, let me go darker and let me do black. But I'm happy you noticed because nobody noticed. Not one person.
How do you not notice? It's so obvious.
Hello.
But you look great.
Thank you.
She's a box dye baddie.
Yeah, I'm really like Delulu right now. I'm honestly like I don't know who I think I am, but it's like I'm being like I'm putting myself into like these positions, into like this area.
You got a lot going on.
I kind of do. I don't disagree with that. But yes, I'm Paulina.
I'm Tati.
Producer Marco's here. Never too shy. We're going to say it with our chest, but we're going to be Delulu as full.
Yeah. Go ahead. Tell me your Delulu.
So this is something that I think I am and that I think I've become now. And it's a long, well, it's not that long of a story at all. So I'm going to stop pretending it's long. But for me, I'm a runner, guys. I'm a runner. I've ran maybe like half a mile, but I'm a runner. We all start somewhere. I signed up for a 5K. So I signed up with my in-laws. I signed them up with my sister-in-law, maybe my husband. He's working the night before, so probably not so much. My baby's going to go in the stroller, so I'm pushing her in the stroller. And we're going to 5K this ass down, okay?
Yes.
So there's this TikToker. Oh, someone's calling me. We're going to not answer. My watch told me because I bought a watch.
She has a watch because she's a runner.
You guys, I was like, I need a watch.
Runner, she's a track star.
Well, if you run, you gotta get a watch.
Yeah, you have to.
And
that's like rule number one.
Now I feel like so like busy and like so like, hey guys, like I gotta like, you know, what time is it? Let me tell you.
Got a jet.
No, honestly,
my watch is telling me I gotta go run.
And whatever settings I have, I can see what the moon looks like right now. I can tell you the temperature.
And it tells you when you're sitting too long. Yeah. Like get your ass up and go run.
I love the rings. I'm like crazy though. I love this. So yeah, I'm like obsessed. But this one TikToker, I really like her content. I don't even know how I found her, but I love her content. And she runs, and she's a BBL girly like me, and she runs, and I'm like,
I forget you're a BBL girly.
I know, sometimes I forget too.
I feel like you don't. This I don't fit totally in. Off topic. You don't fit the BBL stereotype at all, and that's what I love about you.
No, but I got a great ass.
Fucking great
ass. But
sure do.
I don't fit in the stereotype of a BBL girly. It's the funniest thing in the world.
It's great.
No, it's amazing. And wait till like I lose this baby weight and shit. Like it's over. It's over for you hoes. Like it's over. But yeah, dude, like I'm a runner, and this girl inspired me, and she had an Apple Watch. I bought Brooks running shoes. Because on TikTok, the girlies are like, that's the best ones. I already have Hokas. You guys know I love
I know.
Hokas.
I was about to say, so you retired the Hokas?
No, I still bring them out.
Okay.
I pop them out, but they were like, oh, dude, Brooks, they're so great. I don't know. The running community is wild, first and foremost. Everyone's like, when you're in it, it looks like. But people like love giving advice and tips, and like, there's like different things like, oh, those shoes are great for your knees. Like, I would never fucking think of my knees.
That's very important.
They're like, it's great for your back support. I'm like, who the fuck thinks of that?
Runners.
So I know. So now I'm like, I'm a runner.
You're a runner.
And I posted something on Instagram, and my best friend's sister said, Paulina's running a marathon. And that is exactly not at all what I'm doing, because she didn't know what a 5K was. So if you don't know the difference, go look it up. I'm not going to tell you.
Yeah, I
that's
know.
for you to figure out.
I guess I'm gonna Google
but
it.
I'm like, you don't know the difference between a 5K and a marathon?
No,
you're kidding.
No, I'm dead ass.
What do you think a marathon is? How many miles? I'm just curious.
Oh, fucking lot.
I'm a runner.
So no, I really don't know. Like 30.
30? Okay, close.
20.
A little more.
25.
Close, very close.
What the fuck? I said 20 and 30. Like 25 is the middle. 27.
No, a little less.
24.
Girl, no.
23.
No, more.
22. Oh, 26.
Yes.
Oh, come on. Just
26.2. Oh. Yes, 26. Yeah. I would never do that. If I ever ran a marathon, just know that I'm not like okay. Like at that point, like come get me, because no, seriously, like that's probably the hardest thing on anyone's body.
Absolutely.
I mean, shout out to those who can do it.
Shout out to you just doing a 5K. I'll get winded in a block.
I do. I get winded in a block.
I haven't asked me the last time I tried. I don't even know.
I couldn't even tell you for myself. Well, I could because I'm a runner. So
you are a runner.
I ran 3 days ago.
Your legs, I see it. That's why she wore shorts, guys.
I know,
this is her running
I'm
outfit.
a runner. Oh, I can't wait to have a runner's body. I think they're so sexy. Like when girls have runner's bodies.
The legs.
The legs, but even their posture. Like, oh, I love it. I'm going to look like you guys. Give me time.
With a BBL.
With the BBL though.
Yeah,
my
it's
BBL.
heavy on the back.
I'm not gonna lie though, it does hurt to run with the BBL. And I asked my best friend, I'm like, how can I not have so much pain? Because it hurts.
Like, what do you mean by hurts though? Like what? Like what part of it hurts? Like the crease of your ass, the top, the middle. Like what part of your ass hurts?
The ass, I guess, because
the meat.
It's bouncing and it hurts. And I was like, do I need like tighter shorts? Like, what should I do? Because I thought maybe like my stomach would, because like I have a little like, chunk over here. So I'm like, oh, maybe my fat will like bounce on my stomach, but that doesn't bother me at all. It's my ass.
It's a junk in the trunk.
No, it really is. A BBL is really kind of stopping my greatness.
Ah.
I know. I have to figure out what I'm going to do with that part. But other than that, though, I'm a runner.
She's a runner, guys.
What's your say with your chest?
So I think my Delulu is first of all, we had a wonderful live show.
Yes, we did.
And a lot of people who went, I got really great feedback. Yay. And some people randomly showed up, like not even people I like talk to every day, just childhood like random people showed up. So cute. And so I got a lot of messages and feedback, like really like, hey, truly, I'm not just saying this because I know you. Like, it was really great. Like, they loved our dynamic. They loved the setup, everything. So my Delulu is like, I am convinced I will be the next Adrienne Bailon of Chicago with a little touch of J-Lo. And we're gonna be at the Puerto Rican Fest, y'all.
Yes, we are.
We're gonna be on the mic. I'm gonna be at Humboldt Park on stage with a mic. I'm already one step closer to being Adrienne Bailon and J-Lo. Like, I'm almost there.
I know. I'm excited for you.
And we're going to be on the parade again.
We're going to be there.
So it's like, catch me at the Puerto Rican parade practicing.
I
like
know.
This.
And you're like a proud Puerto Rican. I'm just your friend that's not Puerto Rican at all.
You're so funny. You're the plug that's like, I'm going to get my Puerto Rican friend on the stage.
But no, every year though, like the non-Puerto Ricans show out though for the Puerto Ricans. I feel like it's like this sister brotherhood thing. I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah.
But like we outside with the Puerto Ricans.
It's a good time.
It gets crazy. You know where I want to go?
Where do you want to go?
New York one year.
Oh, for that?
I heard it gets crazy.
Yeah, I would love to too.
That's like a dream of mine. I'm not even
Let's
Puerto Rican.
go. I'm down one day. Let's plan it. I'll be down. Adrienne Bailon and J-Lo over there too.
You will.
I'll do it.
It's the land of your people.
That's my Delulu, guys. I think at some point I'm going to use this, and then they're going to be like, yo, come to this festival. Come to this festival. We want you to do this. And I'll be like, I'm booked and busy, but I'll try.
You speak a lot of things into existence, whether you see it or believe it or not. Obviously, you and I never like talked about like certain things, AKA Adrienne Bailon, but we have talked about her this year, and you've met her twice. You actually like DM her.
Literally within a year. Yes. Really cool.
So don't tell me you don't speak things into existence. That's true. Wild to me.
That's true. And my dad, like he was amazing. My dad, I have such a soft spot for my dad. I mean, my mom too, but it's different. Like I was watching the Karol G Netflix.
Oh, I want to talk about that. How was it?
Loved it. I loved it. Like you really have to watch it uninterrupted.
Okay.
It was beautiful. Like you learned so much about her. I think I've always loved her, but my respect for her just grew so much more. So my dad watched some of it with me. Aww. And this is how, like I'm such a daddy's girl. Like my dad is just like, man, that's like you, man. Like watching you, I didn't get to tell you like at the live show. I'm so proud of you. You're like really a natural. I know you love teaching and you're great at that. He goes, and Paulina's always been great to listen to, but like you with her live, like I could see you, Tati. Like I could see you on a TV show at like a talk show, like Adrienne Bailon. Like I could see you doing that. I could see you talking to J-Lo. And I was like, oh, my daddy. That's my Delulu. My dad speaking it into existence. My grandma's over here yelling like never too shy, never too shy. So like it's only up from here.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, I feel like you've grown so much as a person, obviously as like our friend here, but also like you've grown a lot just as like on-air personality, if you will, media personality. Like, you've grown in that space. Like, you're very comfortable on the mic. Like, I've gotten compliments about you from my coworkers. Like, I forgot what we were talking about, but my friend Kiki from the Fred Show, and Kiki's like, she's so good at what she does.
I love her too. She's so funny.
She's so funny, and she's so good at what she does. And
she is.
She complimented you.
And one thing I also like about Kiki is like how she appeals to so many different audiences. Like, she's so
needs to be studied.
good. She's so good.
No, like, girl, she needs to be studied. I don't know how to describe it, but I could put Kiki in any kind of room. I swear to God, I could put her in any room. I swear. Yeah. And she will be loved. Yeah. That is a skill that many don't have. And like, that is so incredible that she could do that. Yeah. And I think that's why she's so successful. Absolutely. But yeah, she complimented you, and I forgot what I had said, and I told her how we met and like, you know, kind of like what you do now and stuff. And she goes, "Oh, for real?" And then I'm like, "Yeah." And I was like, and she was down to do this, and you know, she's good. And she goes, "Oh, she's good." Oh. I was like, how sweet. My girls supporting each other.
Take me to meet Chris Brown. So yeah, that's my Delulu. You're a runner, and I'm the new Adrienne Bailon J-Lo of Chicago.
We are Delulu.
What it is. Marco, what's your Delulu?
My Delulu is thinking I can do all these things and like run all these businesses and buy all these things and like stay sane.
But you can. That's why it's called Delulu. Like, you will run these businesses and you will stay sane. You got to speak it into existence.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. What's that? What cost, really? I don't know. But
not your mental health spiraling.
I have a hot take about mental health in that, but we'll save it for another day. But yeah, that's my Delulu.
You want to talk about it? You want to unpack?
It's up to you guys. Whatever.
Unpack.
You guys are the one that are walking.
Come on.
No, we want to hear it.
Say it with your chest.
With my chest, I think mental health is a luxury that most people can't afford.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah.
So, like, in my case, like, I can't afford to be depressed. I can't afford to, like...
I understand.
Be, curl up in a ball and, like, not doing that. I can't afford to feel like I'm drowning or overwhelmed because either way, the bills are going to keep coming. People are going to keep calling me. Like, there's no real escape from it. And that's what my hot take is. So I was just talking about this with someone else, which is funny enough. It was like a 45-year-old like contractor that I work with. And he's like, yeah, I feel like I haven't stopped since I was in my 20s. And I feel like I haven't stopped for like a decade. So
yeah,
I think we're on the same boat. But yeah, that's my Delulu, feeling like I can do everything when I really can't, but I still do anyway.
I think we all relate to that, to be honest.
It
looks different for all three of us, but I think we do that. I think we're all just super determined, goal-oriented people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just different.
I don't want to meet Adrienne Bailon. I'm sorry, but
no, but you would meet, like, who is it? Did you say Will Smith, Denzel Washington?
What are you talking about? What the hell? Are we just naming men that you like? What's going on right now?
Who's somebody? Okay, who would you like? Who's your Adrienne Bailon?
I don't think I have one.
Oh.
I don't think like I'd be like starstruck.
He's like Bill Gates.
Right.
Not even Bill Gates would be cool with me, but like, I mean, you know.
I actually want to meet him now more than anything. Yeah.
Because he's giving away all his fortune?
Yeah. I'm trying to be like his friend.
Can I get cool Billy Bill? Can I get a cool Bill?
Right.
I mean everyone, but there's no one. I think the one person that I would be starstruck to meet would be Obama.
I was about to say Obama.
I was thinking that because I remember you said that somebody. I knew it was a black man at first.
Denzel, The Rock.
And then I was like, or is it The Rock?
You're going to say Kevin Hart next? Like, where are you going to go?
No, I know not Kevin Hart.
That's so funny.
But yeah, Obama.
Yeah.
Oh, well, if you want to talk about it on the pod, the floor is yours.
About what?
Obama, if you want to come and sit and talk to producer Marco.
No, if you want to unpack your stuff, whatever you got going on. I can tell it's sitting on your chest.
This is a safe space, Marco.
Is
very
it?
safe.
And now that we're just all friends here in this room.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, it's on the episode.
It's not
on the internet.
I'm going to delete it.
It is in the universe.
It was
Everyone knows we're friends.
Overwhelmed.
We're friends.
All the pressure.
But this is a safe space.
I appreciate
for you. We never want to silence you.
Never.
I'm silenced often, so it's
well,
okay.
not here, not today.
Typically
You're gonna make me cry.
YouTube. Why?
Because I don't want you to feel silenced.
You're not silenced.
You're
not. You're safe here.
I'm just the only guy, and there's usually a lot of like man bashing going on in this podcast.
Oh God.
I mean,
so our whole live episode was
is it
like
bashing, or are we just telling?
Oh,
Wait, what's that trend? Like, well, I'm sorry if I. What is it?
Oh, God forbid.
God forbid I just speak on my personal life.
God forbid I have a hobby.
Forbid.
Like, hello, I have a hobby.
But no, I'm good, guys. Thank you, though.
Okay. Well, you're always welcome to share.
Appreciate it.
Share everything because I don't want you to explode somewhere.
One
You want me
episode.
to? You want me to break?
Actually,
Yeah.
let's talk
You're
about.
like you malfunction on me or something. I don't know.
I'm malfunctioning now because
robot?
of fucking allergies, but
Oh yeah, I can see
Oh
that.
yeah.
I know.
Oh.
All right, so what are we talking
Alright.
about?
Okay.
So
yeah. So that was
today-
our Delulu. Go ahead, friend.
So Delulu. So I kind of want to talk about like summer, spring, summer. If you watch Real Housewives of Atlanta, you know exactly where that reference is from. Summer, spring, summer. But like obviously we're transitioning. You don't know what I'm talking about.
Just know, I just know name them.
Name them.
Name 'em.
God, I love you, Sutton.
Oh,
I hate you, but I love you.
Her. I love that scene. I am her. She is me.
She is me.
Name 'em.
Oh, she's amazing for that.
Yeah.
But no, like I just want to talk about what we're bringing, what we're taking, kind of thing, into obviously the new season, which is summer, which I think arguably is the one that people look forward to the most.
Yeah.
Everyone's always like, summer's coming. And like, no, it really is coming.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to talk about that. Obviously, I know you've mentioned to me that like, you want us to like, because we are going to be at Puerto Rican Fest. We'll get more deets on that soon. We don't want to say too much just quite yet.
Right.
But, we want to kind of go out, do things together. We did obviously
Yes.
the live show. That was amazing. So thank you for coming again. Then we're going to be at Puerto Rican Festival. We're going to be at Puerto Rican Parade. On the float. We're going to do a couple things, but definitely one of my goals, I think, is to be more outside this year.
Yeah.
Last year I was like kind of newborn trenches.
Yeah, of course.
I
mean,
didn't really feel the greatest. Not even physically. I was just like, it's
a lot.
hard to move around with
You're
a 3-month-old.
adjusting your whole life.
Yes, with a newborn.
And I mean, and I don't think that ever stops, to be honest.
It won't stop.
But I do feel like now you're kind of like, okay, I have some kind of groove right now.
100%. And she's bigger and
Yeah,
she wants
in a
to
stroller,
play.
you just
I plop her and we
boom.
go. Like that's today we went for a walk. I plopped her and we went outside. We played with chalk. That was her
Yeah.
first time with chalk. She has her little water set outside, a little playhouse. Like it's now I see a different baby because she can physically get
Yeah.
up and do things herself.
Yeah.
And she's not just a blob where she's like,
Yeah.
So it's like a fun time.
And I think like kind of piggyback what you're saying, I think a lot of things we want to do together, like as Never Too Shy, is really to support the community and the people in the community and
Yes.
businesses. And we're not trying, when we say outside, we're not saying we want to go to the club and do bottle service.
I
like
probably won't
we
do that,
want to,
no.
I don't want to do that.
I don't
like
think
I
I'll
think
do
we
that.
want to go places that are family friendly where she could bring her baby. I could bring my mom. Like that's kind of how it works.
It is,
Because
yeah.
then my mom can help you take care of the baby. You know,
Period.
like I think that's just it. I think that's what I really want for us is just to like really show up for people and show love to the community and just get our name out there. I mean, yes, we've had it for 2 years and I think we've done a great job of just kind of like going with the flow. And I think now it's like we need to step out a little bit.
I agree 100%. And like you might even see like some episodes where it might just be like Tati and a guest or two or myself, because we
Right.
want to keep like rolling even though summer's busy for both of us. So one of
Yes.
us might not be here. Producer
Right.
Marco's got a lot going on too. So
Yeah.
like we all
Yeah.
want to make sure bases are covered and like that we still provide content and like you said, do things outside and stuff. As far as like community
sure.
events, like I feel like last summer I didn't really get to do much of that. Even
Yeah.
the summer before that, I don't even think I was outside that much as far as like, like going to stuff that I want to go to or be a part of.
I was in the trenches last summer too. I was doing all my
Yeah.
exams and stuff.
Ooh.
I mean, I'm gonna be in the trenches again this summer. But this will be the last summer I'm in the
What?
trenches.
Yes.
Yes, last summer.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I love that. Okay.
Yeah, so I'll just right now I just finished like collecting my data
Yeah.
for my PhD and now I just have to watch hours and hours and hours and hours of observation and interviews and write the whole thing. So
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking forward to that cuz it's like this is the moment you've been waiting for and
Yup.
like putting your voice out there. And putting your name on research and saying like, hey, I contribute too. But I'm not looking forward to the hours and hours and hours that I have to be inside just working
Oh.
during the summer. But, you know,
Yeah.
like I said, it'll be the last summer that I'm in the trenches doing it. So,
I'm excited for you. I'm so excited for you to be done with this. But also, like last summer, you got this.
yeah, just
It'll be
lock
trenches.
in.
Lock in. That's
I feel like in that sense, like I'm going to lock in there. And then I still work over the summer. I teach dance. So, like, yes, it's working, but it never feels like working. I feel like that's my creative outlet. So I'm excited to get even more creative. It's our 10-year anniversary in October. So for the summer, I'll be planning stuff for that. So it's like locking in certain aspects and other aspects, just like letting all my creative juices flow. So it's a nice little balance. So
Yeah.
I'm letting go of overthinking. I'm letting go of perfection.
Okay.
I'm letting go.
but I like
It is hard for me.
I
I'm
like
letting
it.
go of like expectations of like hard timelines. I'm just like allowing whatever needs to happen and just enjoying the ride. That's my answer.
I love it. I think for me, what am I letting go or like letting out and letting in? I think for me, letting in would be joy. I just want to like have a good time this summer with family, friends, everybody in between. I know it's going to be a rough summer as far as like my schedule and like Javi and my husband's schedule. So like that's going to be a little tough during the week, especially. And like I have a lot with this podcast and of course Mommy Collective and like Small Biz Pop Up is May 31st. So if you're seeing this before then, yay. So you know what I mean? It's like a lot going on in my little world, but I'm definitely like locked in. Very, very much so. I think I'm locked in my own way too. I got my first, I don't want to say, but I got my first opportunity that I wanted like since I was in college, I think. Yeah. So I'm
Okay, we
excited
love
about that. So once that's published, I will share it and all that good stuff. But I'm so excited.
You know I'm ass off camera.
I know you are.
Okay.
I'm waiting for that. I know.
She said something 2 weeks ago, and I dreamt about it every day.
She did. She was like, I've been thinking about it. I
Like,
couldn't
I'm still
stop.
thinking about it.
I know. And I'm like, you can just like call her,
I'm
text me, you
invested.
know? And she was like, no, I couldn't. It's like, no, but you could.
Yeah.
But I was like, yeah, I'm excited about that. So I hope like something or more comes out of that. And yeah, I'm just trying to like do everything that I can do. Oh, there was another thing too that I have. Another one that I have to hop on a call for. So I'm really excited as far as like, well, what can we do with that? And what is, you know, in store for that. So it's like these little exciting things that are happening. And I'm really, really excited. And I love seeing like our hard work pay off. We'll be obviously at PR Fest, all that stuff too. So like, I think we're starting to see the what is it called? The fruits of our labor?
Yeah.
I think we're starting to see it. I think we're touching the surface, the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah.
And I think so much more will come even after summer and beyond next year. I think next year is going to be huge. I have that feeling in theory.
If you want us to
Bookings.
call us,
Right.
DM us,
We
what's
are
up?
quite literally here.
Quite literally.
But yeah, I'm excited. So I think I'm bringing in joy. I'm bringing in the passion, the spark that I've had, you know, for years, and it's like really coming back. I'm running because I'm a runner, so I want to be fit, you guys.
Yes,
I need to get this
mommy.
ass fit. My energy levels today have been really high. I don't know what I did today, but whatever I did, I want to continue this because I just feel good, and this is like how I want to feel all the time. And yeah, I'm just ready to lock in and like really like put in the work that needs to be put in.
Yeah.
For everything that I'm doing, so that like when you know as time progresses, it just keeps growing and evolving everything that we're doing. And as far as like leaving behind, like I don't know, honestly, like there is like nothing or no one that's on my damn nerves anymore.
Because you've been,
Wow.
I know. I'm like, everyone's like in a really good place.
You
I
have
always
everybody
say-
where you need them.
I was just about to say, I have because you guys are my Sims. I have
Yeah.
like everyone's location. I have like I have like 8 of people's locations.
God damn.
And I know, and I call you guys
that's
my
crazy.
Sims. So I watch people's locations. I'm like, are my Sims where they're supposed to be? Are they home? Are they like, I watch sometimes. I'm just weird. And as far as my life, everyone's where they're supposed to be, and it feels like really good. Like I want to reconnect with one of my best friends a little bit. That would be really nice. I see that she outside, so I'm
Damn.
just like, ooh, you are outside, sister. She invited me to the Rao concert.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't.
But you didn't go.
No, I didn't go. But
I heard it was lame.
it was lame.
I heard it was lame, yeah.
I don't
Really?
really know a lot of his music.
So I wanted to go, but I saw a lot of videos. Some parts look really good, but like it didn't seem as hype.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah,
saw
I
him
don't
at
know.
Sueños last
good?
year.
Whoa.
Well, no. I saw him at Sueños last year, and I liked him from day one before people like hyped him up, because to me he was always like the Latin Chris Brown. He gave me that vibe. He was different. So when he performed last year at Sueños, it was too poppy for me. Like it was pop, and then it wasn't as hype, and like nobody was dancing. I was dancing just because, like, if not, I would have went to sleep. But yeah, it didn't do anything for me at Sueños. That's why I wasn't really mad I didn't get tickets. It wasn't like anything like I need to go. But I do like, you know, his style. He went with this tour, like very the elegant look. I mean, I like that aspect of it, but yeah, there was nothing that made me think like, oh, I can't believe I'm out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really care. He was like in a suit. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
What was he doing? Like a cabaret? I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
like
was like
cabaret.
cabaret. Like he had a
Yeah.
dress code, like to go to his concert. Like people had to
Really?
dress up.
Is that why? Oh, I was like, why?
That's
is
why
everybody
people were
dressed
so
like that?
dressed up. Yeah, it was like a
Why?
yeah. I don't know if it was like an unspoken one or it was like
No, I think it was an
legit.
unspoken one. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't think like you had to, but
Oh, okay. So,
Okay,
yeah,
I didn't know that, but I
wasn't that
wondered.
invested.
I saw people's outfits and I was like, what are we doing?
all I know is he's a tiny man. He's like this.
Oh,
tiny.
the
Yeah.
Short King is what
Yeah,
they call
Short
him.
King.
Yeah. No, I like some of his songs, but
Yeah.
I'm not like a crazy fan. And honestly, I was exhausted. I was like, I'm not gonna make it to no United Center, wherever the fuck he was. I'm like, I'm. Not
I
doing
wish
that.
you're lucky. You're gonna see Bad Bunny.
I am.
I
Puerto
know,
Rico.
same.
I would love.
And I'm
Going-
going
see that.
closing weekend or whatever.
You are too.
Yeah. I think
love
it's
you
closing
guys.
weekend.
Oh,
I
you're
think
going to
it's
Puerto Rico too?
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
My brain died.
I
You're going
feel
to Puerto
like
Rico
Puerto
too?
That's how Puerto Ricans talk. Yeah.
Oh yeah, girl. I'm like ooh.
Is it September?
September. I think it's the September. I leave September 11th, which is such an
wanna
odd day to
go.
leave.
Go.
Come with me.
I thought they're sold out.
Well, a lot of people like.
They're reselling.
Yeah, they're reselling, or right now, like at the end of the month. So at the end of June, you have to pay for your tickets or some shit. So people who don't pay for the tickets, you can scoop them up.
There you go.
Okay, I'm gonna join somebody.
I think it'll be a good weekend. I might have to train him a weekend, which is not going to mess up everything, but it will. But like, I'll figure it out. I might have to train him a weekend. But I wanted to go because it was the last weekend, and I was like, oh, it'll be kind of a fun show.
Well, let me know, friends. I'll tag along with somebody.
Yes, I know they're going in August.
Yep, August 17th. So we're going. We'll be there from. No, we're leaving Saturday, I think, Sunday, and then we're coming back on Tuesday. So we're going to the Sunday night show.
Okay.
So yeah, because he does Saturday, Sunday shows.
Are you guys going to Beyonce?
Lucy and her sister are.
I don't get Beyonce.
You don't like
I didn't-
Beyonce?
I know
I
the
didn't-
Beehive.
I
I'm
haven't
sorry.
seen Beyonce in like 10 years.
Oh my
like I haven't gone to any recent.
She's
concerts.
great. She's great. I just don't get it.
You're not Taylor Swift either, huh?
I don't get her
I
either.
don't.
There's
Damn.
very
I could
few
get Beyonce,
that
even though I
get.
haven't gone. I get that more than Taylor.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't get that.
The hype behind Beyonce?
I wouldn't know any of those Cowboy Carter
That's
songs.
a great point too. I wouldn't really know.
I would just
wear a hat and just.
They got
stand
their
there.
whole outfit
Yeah.
picked out, Lucy and her sister.
I know it's a thing.
Yeah, it's
I
like
feel like
denim.
that most recently became a thing within the last 2 years.
Outfits?
Like being like on theme to match the concerts. I feel like
I
that
agree.
wasn't a thing back in the day.
Nah.
It is now though. Like every artist, you have to. There's a certain look. Like right now with Chris Brown, it's like brown bandanas.
Oh really?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Brown bandanas? Where do you even find a brown bandana?
How did that come to be?
I know.
I forgot, but he said it himself because some people were saying they're gonna wear red bandanas or
Oh,
whatever,
'cause, yeah.
and he was like, nah, "How about you
'Cause
get a
gang
brown?"
colors,
He
yeah.
was like, "How about you
Yeah.
just get a brown bandana?"
I like brown. Yeah, let's do
yeah.
that.
So I don't know if I'm gonna do that, but
Yeah, interesting. Are you gonna see Chris Brown?
yeah, I am.
Where
I mean,
is it?
I don't have like good seats or anything, but I'm gonna
Is it
go.
Tinley Park or?
No, it's at Wrigley Field.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
shit.
Yeah. So I'm trying to like get meet and greet, and by get, like somebody buys it for me. I'm not
That's
lucky yet.
queen.
It
No
hasn't
comment.
happened yet, but
You'll get it. Manifest that shit.
I'm gonna manifest.
Is there
it. Oh my
anyone that I
God.
want to see this summer besides, or
Yeah.
that I am seeing besides Bad Bunny?
Yeah, who?
I guess if I go to Sueños, but like Sueños, if I go, like I want to see Shakira real bad.
Yeah.
I love her. I love her.
excited. I'm
but that's the
excited
only
for
one that I
Shakira.
care to see if I go to that, and then Lala, I guess. But like I don't like. I guess
who's
Sabrina
the-
Yeah,
Carpenter,
I don't
going
think there's anyone
there?
good at Lala.
Sabrina Carpenter, Olivia Rodrigo are the big headliners.
I don't get the Sabrina Carpenter hype.
You're not like a teenage girl. Neither
I
do
know.
I don't get it either.
But I don't get it. She does all these sex positions, and her
She's
audience
kind
is
of wild.
Yeah, I don't get like her. Like I just like she looks like a little kid. So I'm like,
She looks like yeah, but then like she dresses like I don't know. Cause some
Yeah.
outfits I'm like, okay, girl.
Oh, yeah, they look so-
you killing it.
Yeah, I think.
But then I'm like-
I think the industry. This is my hot take. I think
Pushing
I've
her?
heard people say this. The industry kind of made her. They made her into what she is. Like
course.
that's not her, and also it's like it's the old sex sells,
Yeah.
thing. But also it's like she's got maybe because the cute voice, the cute look. She can't sing. She just like talks. So a lot of people just talk sing.
Yeah.
But like I know, right? But it's like I don't think I met her before, but also this was like 10 years ago. Very. I mean, she was also like what 17 or some shit, or maybe younger. She was very tiny and just like quiet, very sweet girl, but like also 10 years ago, very long time ago. I think the industry kind of was like, hey, this is like what we're gonna make you. I mean, it worked. It sure
Yeah.
as fuck worked, whatever they did. But it's also like, okay, is this really who you are? I heard it's not, but
Okay.
I don't know. Fame can change people. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wonder if we're getting to. I don't know what I was gonna say. I wonder if I'm gonna see anybody else this summer because I feel like there's no one else that I really care to see.
I'm waiting.
Kendrick, do you
No.
care?
No, I don't care. For
I like
Kendrick.
SZA, but I don't care. About
I like them both,
Kendrick.
but like for me to go
I don't
out to a
care.
concert, maybe it's my big old age, but like
You have to love them.
You have to.
Like you have to want you want to hear every song. You know all the lyrics.
Yeah,
like,
I don't want to
yeah.
just sit there just to sit there.
No, I get it.
Honestly, I don't think there's anybody else. Is Gaga coming? I think Gaga's coming. I would go see her.
No, she was just in some big festival.
Oh yeah, Brazil. It's a big
Yeah,
deal over there.
I
Yeah.
know.
I don't know. We'll see.
I'm waiting for Drake to be announced. Drake in Europe. I want to go see him, but yeah, that's my only thing.
That'd be fun.
Drizzy.
He's a good time.
So should we dive into why I got bitched at the other today?
Dive in like Trey songs.
Yeah, I got my ass smacked today. Like I
Not
got
in a good way.
not in a good way. No, I got scolded by I think a boomer. She has to be a boomer. There's no way she's not a boomer.
Why?
I got scolded. I was like, ooh. So okay, hear me out, guys. So what had happened was, you know, we had a situation today. We'll play the clip here too. And the situation was Kiki's Court. And in Kiki's Court on the Fred Show is it's when people submit like questions of kind of like, what should I do? Was I wrong? Was I right? Kind of thing. And this 60-year-old woman, she wrote in and she said, you know, hey, she goes, I am a 60-year-old woman. I want to say she's a mother of 2 or 3 kids. I can't remember, but they're grown kids. I think they're all like 20 and up. So please like think of all of these things I'm saying.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. They're all older. And she has had Mother's Day brunch or whatever at her house for the past 20 years. It's been a tradition. The kids, she even said it, she goes, they all bring me flowers. It's a nice, beautiful thing. Life is great, okay? And she goes, this year, my daughter-in-law did not want to attend. She said she would rather just sort of spend Mother's Day at home and kind of do their own thing. She wants to relax and chill, and they want to do their own thing. And she said that. And then I don't really know this part, if she told him, or if this daughter-in-law told her husband, you can't see your mother, which I think that's wrong if that's what she really said. I don't remember this part. If she said you can't go see your mother, which kind of sounded like she might have said something like that. I don't agree with that part. I want to be so clear. You can go see your mother, but like maybe I want to like be in the bathtub or something, right? I will say what I feel in a second, but that's, I guess, a part of the story too. It's important. Then this 6-year-old lady got pissed off and she texted her daughter-in-law and said, hey, I know like your mom passed away 5 years ago, so you may not know what it feels like right now, but like I want to see my son. Woo, 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 woo. Basically like saying like you got a dead mom. So like it was out of pocket. You got a dead mom, so you really don't know kind of like what you're doing, what you're talking about.
Is this lady his wife? Is she a mother? Do they have their own kids or no? Oh, okay.
They have their, and I should have asked how old the kids were. I think that makes a difference too in my scenario. But that's kind of what happened. And the 6-year-old woman is like, I'm pissed. It's I almost said Christmas. It's Mother's Day, and you know we have this tradition of 20 years of brunch, and I get my flowers, and everybody comes over. Okay, so daughter-in-law, right? Her son's wife, thank you. Her son's wife was like, hey, that's not what I want to do this year, whatever. I want to take it easy. So she got a nasty message, right, from the 6-year-old lady, and was, you know, she got a nasty message, and it was very out of pocket. It was talking about, like I said, her deceased mom. It was not a good message. So it was kind of like who's wrong, who's right type thing, right?
Tricky or trifling.
Tricky or trifling. And I think a lot of people were on mom's side, 6-year-old mom's side, up until the point where she texted her daughter-in-law about her dead mother. Yes, her deceased mother, who's no longer with us, and you know, kind of like just send those nasty things to her. And everybody kind of was like, you lost me there. But I said, and I made a little noise on the radio. I was like, you know, and they were like, oh, please spill. And I was like, don't mind if I do. And I never thought I'd be this person, but now that I'm a mom, I don't disagree with her at all. And I said it. I'm like, the son needs to get off his mom's boob. And I said that. I clearly said, get off the boob. And I said, you are a man, a grown-ass man who has your own family. And if your wife on Mother's Day doesn't want to get up, I said the hoo-ha, and I was like, and hoo-ha, hoo-ha with grandma. So they were like, oh, grandma's hoo-ha's out. I'm like, probably. I don't know what grandma's doing, but they want to go to grandma's house and Yahoo party and brunch and all these things, or whatever the situation is. It doesn't have to be a party, but if you're married and your wife doesn't want to do that on Mother's Day, this isn't grandma's birthday. This isn't like grandma's day. This is Mother's Day too. So it applies to all types of mothers from all different walks of life, right? And Mother's Day is also very subjective, like who celebrates or who we celebrate, right? Like I celebrated like my daughter's godmother. I gave her flowers. She's not even a mother, but I still felt
that.
Right. You said what?
I said I didn't get that.
You didn't get that?
No
oh,
offense,
I'm so
guys.
sorry.
It's okay.
I'm
Go
so
ahead.
sorry. I didn't mean to make you sad.
I don't care.
But like my whole take was like, that's a grown ass man, get off the boob. And I was like, you just gotta, in a sense, like respect with your wife, what your wife is saying. Now, again, I don't agree that he shouldn't be allowed to go see his mother, because I think it's a privilege that people still have their parents here with us. So I don't think that should be it. If my husband would never tell me like, you can't go see your mother, like I'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Right.
And that would never happen. And I said it too on the radio. I said, listen, I was like, I am a mom's mom. And I was like, and I'm not going to judge another mom for how she wants to spend her day. That's between y'all. Y'all a family. Like that's between you guys. Like I am the type of daughter-in-law where I love my mother-in-law. I love my mother. Like I'm very blessed and privileged to have them both here with me. So guess what? I'm going to host and throw a brunch. And that's exactly what I did. But I wanted them to come to me. Not one person complained. My mom wasn't like, you gotta come to me, or like
so far.
Right, I know, so far. Or my mother-in-law. But I also know them as the women they are. And if, let's just say we were not to go see them, we would never do this, but if we were not to go see either of them, they're grown women with brains and they understand like Paulina in a way, and this could be, y'all could hate me for this, but in a way, it is my time now. They had their time. They had their young children. They had their 20, 30, 40 plus years of motherhood, like mommy brunch and all this shit. Like, and that doesn't mean that you're not a loved mom, but I in a way feel like it is time to pass the torch. I had so many people agree with me, and like I was like shocked, because I was like, I might be on an island with this one. I might be the only one.
No.
But people agreed, and I don't disagree in a way. And that's what I was trying to say. And like I had a boomer call in, or a boomer called in. Miss Debbie. Oh, Debbie.
Shout out Debbie.
Debbie said, shame on you. And I said, Debbie, shame on me, Debbie. She's like, yes. And I was like, tell me, Debbie. And Debbie, she was screaming, shame on me. And Debbie said that she's a mother of two and her boys didn't come see her. And I said, I'm so sorry, Debbie. But what I really wanted to say was, why didn't both of your sons come see you was my first question. I mean, one I can get, let's just say like maybe one lives far, or like the wife wanted to do her own thing, but Debbie got two sons and neither of them came to see her. If you're screaming at me, Debbie, I don't want to know what you're telling your sons. But Debbie was livid at me. Debbie said, shame on me. And I said, no, there's no shame on me. I said, I am a grown woman. My husband's a grown man. We are a family. We're a dynamic fucking duo. Like, that's who we are now. And I was like, I'm not telling my husband what to do. I would never say that. I'm like, my husband will see his mother. I will see his mother. I love my mother-in-law. And I was like, but if I didn't want to go to someone's house or someone's brunch or lunch or dinner, and I wanted to sit in my bubble bath all day, like that's my day to do that.
Yes.
And my husband's going to respect that.
Yes.
Because guess what? This is now his family too.
Absolutely.
Your son went out and created a family.
Yeah.
Am I missing something? You know? So yeah, Miss Debbie was very upset with me.
Oh, see, if you want to take it there, we could take it there. Like biblically speaking, if you're a Christian.
Oh, tell me more.
I'm just saying, like realistically, it's in the Bible. Like, you know, like once you have a husband, once you have a wife, according to the Bible, they are first. And this is the thing, even before your children.
I read that before.
So this is, and that's like a big debate too, because it's this whole like you're on a boat.
Oh,
and
God.
Your partner and your child go afloat and they jump. You only have one life vest. You could only save one. Who do you save? Majority of people, which I would say too, like you would save your child. I would assume people would say that. But biblically speaking, people would argue like, no, you have to go save your partner because you could always create more children.
Oh, damn.
And this is like, this is a thing.
I hate
like,
this game.
No, this is like a thing that people talk about, like according to the Bible. Cause it's like, you know, it's a sacred relationship that you've formed with God if you're Christian, right? So it's kind of going back to your point. Like if Debbie's a Christian, Debbie girl, like
Debbie.
we're just following God's orders.
Am I wrong for feeling a new level of hate for my daughter-in-law? I'm a 60-year-old mom of 3 adult children, and for over 20 years, I've hosted a Mother's Day lunch at my house. It's a tradition. My kids bring flowers, we eat, we laugh, and I get to spend time with the people that I raised. It means everything to me. This year, my oldest son, Ben, called and said he would not be coming. He said he was spending the day with his wife, Rachel, and their kids. Apparently, she asked for a quiet day at home, breakfast in bed, no visitors, and no driving. I was stunned. I couldn't believe she convinced my son to skip the lunch entirely, not even stopping by, not even for an hour. I said, Rachel is not your mother, and this day is not about her. She gets a birthday. She gets anniversaries. Can I have my one day? I told him I felt like he was choosing her over his own mother. He said Rachel's been stressed with the kids and that this is the only thing that she wanted. I get that, but why does her day dictate what happens with me and my son? He offered to call me and maybe come by later in the week, and I told him that was not the same. So I texted his wife and said, listen, I know you lost your mom 5 years ago.
Oh,
so maybe you don't understand how much
into this.
Yeah. So maybe you don't understand how much these traditions matter, but they matter.
Well, that's a very messed up way of saying that, but okay.
Now he's
Yeah, I know your mom's dead, so you probably don't get it. Well, I had a mom, and I do get it, so yeah.
Yeah. Now he's not speaking to me, and I'm questioning everything. Maybe I was being a bit too old-fashioned. Maybe I'm holding on too tightly. But it really hurts me that he forgot about his own mother on Mother's Day. Am I wrong?
Yeah, I think Debbie was projecting a little bit on me.
Yeah.
And obviously, you guys heard the clip. We just played it. But, like, I think Debbie was definitely projecting. I think Debbie wanted to see her kids or whatever, her grown-ass kids, it sounds like. And, like, they didn't see. I also think it could be more complex than that. I don't know why your kids didn't come. Honestly, like, it could be, like, something going on in your own family. Like, I don't know if she's thinking that, like, I'm setting the example that, like, you should not go see your mom on Mother's Day, like even if you're older. I think it's, like I said, it's a blessing to have your parents still here. That's a blessing. Like,
absolutely.
And it's a blessing to have them so close. Like, I have a lot of friends who have parents in different cities and countries and states. So, like, they can't just go drive over to their mom's house on Mother's Day. They can't. Obviously, we have friends who have mothers that passed. And they cannot see them or speak to them in that way, you know, and that's heartbreaking. So I am not saying don't go see your mother, but I am saying that if your wife is insisting, hey, I would rather kind of just chill at home today. I don't want to get dressed.
Seniority. The wife takes seniority.
Takes seniority. And I think there's compromise that is involved. I think, like, okay, then, hey, we'll do this, you know, until 4 o'clock or whatever. We'll do brunch. And then maybe if you want to go stop by your mom's, are you fine if I just relax here? Shit, take the kids with you. Let me have my alone time.
Let me really celebrate
actually,
Mother's Day.
I might really celebrate now. But
Yeah.
I just think that Debbie was very triggered. And it showed. I mean, if you're, like, screaming at a mom, which is another thing, too. I want to know, in that scenario with Kiki's court, this 6-year-old woman, I want to know how old those kids are, her grandkids that she's talking about, right? The daughter-in-law. Because if she's freshly postpartum, let's just say she had a baby a couple months ago. No, me and my diaper are not going to Mother's Day to your house if that's not what I want to do.
Yeah.
Like, and you're not going to make me feel guilty for that. And again, I don't know, like, are the kids, even if the kids are still young, that's still...
You got to pack up.
You got to pack up and
It's-
take
it's
them
a lot.
and take them to a restaurant, or even, like, take them to grandma's house. You're still, like, someone's got to watch the kids. Yes, I know, like, when I bring my baby around, like, for the most part, she's cared for. Like, I can turn around but I'm a mother. I still watch, where's my baby?
I'm a mother.
Where's my baby in the room? Like, you always got eyes on your kid. And Marco, you know that. Like, you always got eyes on your kid. What do you think, producer Marco?
Oh yeah, this is interesting. What if that happened to you?
Well, as my mother's favorite child, I think it is difficult
Not the favorite.
because it is. I mean, it's difficult because it's in simple sense, like, you want to see your mom for Mother's Day, but you also want to respect your wife. So I think in our family, it's definitely like a compromise of, okay, we'll do, and we have both sides too. Like, unfortunately for the caller, her mother passed away. And for my wife, my mother-in-law is still here. So we have two moms.
Yeah.
So for
Two
us,
moms and a wife.
It's 2 moms and a wife. So for us, it's like, okay, like, what do you want to do? When do you want to do it? Thankfully, we've been always be able to have a balance of, okay, like, maybe we'll do Mexican Mother's Day with my mother-in-law, and then like regular Mother's Day with my mom
That's
and
nice.
Lucy.
That's nice.
That's very
And so
nice.
like we still do that kind of like this past weekend we did Saturday like the majority of the day with her family, and then like Sunday in the evening with my family, and then like Sunday morning was all Lucy, and like she went to go out to the mall with like no kids, and I took the kids and everything else. So
Oh, how sweet.
I think it's a little bit of compromise there, but I could see how like
Yeah.
it could cause issues if the mother-in-law isn't respectful of the family and like wants it done. I think for boomers and for older people, it's very much about like traditions, and like if you're gonna come in and fuck up my tradition, then like I'm gonna be mad
Yeah.
at you. So I think like that's what it's rooted in a lot.
Yeah.
And some of that is like control, some of that's tradition, some of that's like
It varies, right?
it depends on like if they like you, not like you. It's all politics in my opinion. So like
Yeah. Or intention, maybe.
I was-
Like if I didn't feel good, or like I quite literally like
dying.
postpartum
Yeah.
or dying, if I'm freshly postpartum, or like I don't know, let's just say I had a really rough week with the kids or something, like, and I don't want to go. It's no shade to your mother.
No, and also
Right.
it's like you don't want to, at least as a husband, you don't want to leave your wife for
On
Mother's Day
Mother's Day.
alone.
Right.
Like I get like take the kid and stuff, but like you still
Unless
want,
she asks you to.
you still want to
Right.
you
I
still
would.
want to be like kind of around your kids. You don't want to take
course.
care of your kids,
Of course,
but
of
like
course.
you want to be like and then like
It just depends, I think, on the situation. I think
Yeah.
there's a lot of factors involved.
Yeah.
Do mother-in-law and mom get along on a regular Tuesday? You know what I mean? I think it just depends.
is
Because
it like everyone else in the family showing up and you don't want to go? Like
right.
do you not like your other like sister-in-laws? Like it's a whole other dynamic
there's
too.
so
Yeah,
much.
but I think there's nothing wrong though as a wife to say like, hey, I think I want to start a new tradition. What if we went to brunch? You know, catch me at Hampton Social. I don't know. That's what I want to do for Mother's Day every year. I'm making it up, and then you know maybe I want to go like shopping or something after with you. Let's just say like I wanted to create a tradition where it's like that's what we do every Mother's Day, and it makes me happy, and we're spending time together, and that's like what I want to do. Again, like I don't believe in like taking away my husband or even myself from my mom and his mom. I don't want that. That's again why I bring everybody together.
would want that.
That's what I do. Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, well, come into my house. I'm gonna order food. It's exactly what I did, and we had the best time. And like, lots of champagne later. 2:00, they're out the door. Everyone's gone.
But like
So
for you,
perfect.
it's easier though because like on
Yes.
your mom's side,
Yes.
your sister's not here,
She's
right?
not.
She came in.
Oh, she came
for
in
the weekend. Mhm.
But even then, it's just like you and your sister, and like it's a smaller collective. Like if they have 6 siblings, or like you know
Yeah.
they're all married,
And it's
they
different because
people.
right now
Yeah.
you're the only mother. Your
Yeah,
sister
correct.
is not
A
a
mother.
mother too. So it would have been
Correct.
different. Like imagine if you and your sister were pregnant at the same time.
Right,
and
right.
Then,
she's got 2 kids, you got 1 kid.
yeah,
like, what-
there's
Yeah. No, I'm saying it can get tricky.
it can get sticky
Yeah.
really quick.
It can get sticky,
I
but I
bet.
think it's about figuring it out, especially with holidays. We all know how holidays can go with families, especially like, oh, I've been going to mom's, been going to
multiple
whatever,
stops.
right? To his
I
mom's.
grew up.
Multiple
That's how I
stops?
grew up.
Multiple stops. Same.
I think it's tough doing multiple stops,
It
but
is.
I
It's
mean,
tiring.
what are you gonna do? But yeah.
Exactly, because in a way that is like not even people pleasing, but like you want to
Show up for everybody.
Show up for everybody
You don't
because
want
you
people
care.
to think there's favoritism or like.
yeah, you
I
wanna
went
show
here,
up.
I went there. Yeah.
and I want my daughter to like have that. Okay, grandma's Christmas with grandma here, then Christmas with grandma number 2.
Yep.
Like I want my daughter to see everything and be a part of it. So like it's hard. It's not easy to shuffle around, but
But
you
I
do
think,
it.
would you say because the cultures are different, it makes it a little easier?
No, I think the cultures
no.
are very similar.
they're very similar.
Yeah.
believe it or not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, weirdly, like
Polish
Polish
and
and
Mexicans are very
Mexicans are
similar.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
quite
super
literally
similar.
the same people, just different skin
okay.
tones.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Very traditional,
Well, I
very
know a lot
family
of drinking.
oriented.
Very family oriented, very
drinking.
very heavy drinkers. We love to
Okay.
drink. Yeah, no, like it's the same thing. And like
Oh, okay.
Noche
Both
Buena.
construction workers.
Yes, they love their construction. Yes, they sure do.
Yeah, like it's very similar.
Oh, so similar. It's actually
okay.
crazy.
Yeah.
Noche Buena, we have our own Noche Buena.
Yeah, they do.
So it's like that is our Christmas. Like we don't do Christmas Day. Like that's not a thing.
shit.
Christmas
Okay.
Days we're in our pajamas. Like I came here in my pajamas and hung out with the baby.
Yeah, a lot of Eastern European and like Mexican, like South American, Central American are very similar. Like Hispanic
Very.
and Eastern Europeans are. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know why, but
No, it's like work ethic. Even the music, like you guys have like or you guys, well, I guess we do too.
Nah, bro,
we
you're not one
have
of
like
us.
Polish people have accordions,
Yeah.
and Mexican people have an
Yeah.
accordion too.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
very similar, just different styles of the
they're
music.
cousins, just different skin tones. That's
Quite
all we
literally
are.
cousins.
Nice.
Yeah, so
Same
but
job, professions.
I think if it would have been. I think being a different culture, like being like white, like American white, I think that in itself maybe causes more issues because like they wouldn't understand the like amount of like traditional family events that there is.
Yeah.
They're like, why you gotta go see your mom? Like you can't just call her. It's like, no, like,
No,
I gotta
for
go,
sure.
Like, why you gotta
I
go
could see
here?
that.
Like, why you gotta do that?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, no, for sure. I think you just gotta do what works for you and your family, like I always say.
Yeah.
And I think there's no one size fits all for that situation. There isn't. Like I have a lot of questions that I think would make a difference in answering this, but I will stick to my guns and say, like, when you get married, like that is now your family.
Yeah.
Like
you could
at the end of the day,
create
yeah, it's
and-
true.
and if your parents don't understand, or your mother, your father, they don't understand or respect that, like, then that's another issue. Like my mom has told me to my face that is your family, and I was like, but no, it's not. You're my family. Like I literally was like, no, I don't have a family. Like you're my family, mom. And she was like, no, like you're quite literally married. You have a family.
I remember the story.
Yes,
Stop coming to my house. You're married.
Get out already. Go get.
Why are you still here?
Right. Go to your house.
So
You are married.
really quick, it was Mother's Day that passed, right? And so we did kind of something that made everybody happy. We went to Alhambra. They had a all-you-can-eat brunch with like a show, belly dancers, fire.
Nice.
It was so much fun. Honestly, this was the best Mother's Day.
Oh, nice.
Like everybody had fun. My grandma loved it. My mom loved it. We had a wonderful time.
Love it.
A little too much, we got a little bubbly.
Ooh.
And I don't know what made me say this because again, I'm celebrating them. Every Mother's Day, it's like, what do y'all want to do, right?
Right.
So I, again, a little bubbly. I think out of nowhere, I told my mom, I was like, okay, hypothetically speaking, what if like when I'm a mom and it's Mother's Day, like what if I'm not married? Like, are you gonna be mad at me? I literally,
what?
because my family's so traditional. It's like, marriage and whatever.
What'd
like,
she say?
And I was like, are you gonna be mad? Or like, would you celebrate me? Like, what would we do?
You celebrate
And
me?
literally, and she was like, yeah, I just, this was her answer. She's like, yeah. She goes, I just don't like the thing, like, is he going to have the kids like 3 weeks out of the summer? Like, that's going to suck. I don't like that. Like, literally, but again, we were drinking a little bit, and this
the
is
thoughts that came to your
the
mind.
thoughts. I'm like, what the hell?
I love it.
Yeah,
Aw,
anyway.
Dixie, the best grandma.
Go hug your
future
mothers.
grandma.
Go
Yes.
hug your wives.
Hug your wives, hug your mothers,
Go
hug
hug
your babies,
people. Hug a
hug your
tree.
haters, hug everybody.
Not hug a hater.
I don't know, I'm talking
Imagine.
shit. Thank you guys for tuning in. We love you and appreciate you. A lot of fun stuff coming this summer.
Yes.
Follow us on social at Paulina Rowe
At Talk with Auntie.
and never too shy.